Hello everyone and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I'm here today. It's been a little bit, but I kind of feel like recording. This is several tries through this episode, but it's no big thing. I've got my cat sitting over behind me and glowering at me, but we'll ignore her because she's not important for this anyways. We've got some looting to do and some explosions and some stuff. Hopefully my audio sounds a bit better. I think I was peaking a bit, and I've tried to fix that. I've got my mic a bit farther away from my face, so hopefully everything goes well, because for some reason my voice always gets a bit hoarse whenever I start recording, and it's really quite frustrating.
Something behind here.
Really? Something behind a door?
I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go!
Well, say goodbye to Trask or whatever his name was, because we don't really care for him. And this time I am not going to get thrown off. This door is the one Trask just went into. This is the one we have to go into. Other topics, hopefully.
This is Carl Massey on your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support systems. Basila's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar Spire. Now I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods.
Okay, Karth. Thanks for interrupting me. As I was saying, hopefully I'll be able to fix the issue with cinematics. The way the game shows them is really weird, and Fraps does not pick them up. So I'm going to have to edit them in afterwards. So hopefully there should be 2 more this episode. Hopefully I'll be able to fix them this time. There we go. Not much of a challenge. So let's keep on trucking. Open this broken door. It's kind of cool. Nice. Sort of like. Anyways, let's go beat this dude's face in. There we go. Really, this early in the game, it's just a matter of when you can hit that you'll kill the guy.
There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers. You could reprogram the damaged assault droid to help you if you have enough repair parts. Or you could use computer spikes to slice into the terminal and use the Endar Spire's security systems against the Sith.
Alright, so yeah, as you said, we've got a couple options, and this really serves as the introduction to this sort of slicing and repair and all that sort of stuff. We could just use our security skill to break through there. And my cat wants out, so give me just a second. Anyways, alright, I'm back. She's gone. It's cool. Yeah, we could, as I was saying, we could break through this door, or we could activate this droid, which I never actually do. I very rarely do this, so let's just do that. As you can see, it costs a certain number of parts to repair the droid. It really just depends. It's really something that, it's not chance-based at all like some of the other skill uses. It's really just, it changes how many parts it uses depending on your skills. So we'll let him go in through there. Every time I always hack the computer on this part. But we'll let the droid murder everyone. Hopefully, if you can stop. Yeah, there we go. Nice murder droid. Good job. A repair kit, which is basically a med kit but for droids. Some loots, including that prototype vibroblade, which is actually sort of better. When we get to a workbench and can upgrade it, because it's upgradable, it'll end up being much nicer.
There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the platform.
Who are you exactly, Garth?
I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last two crew members left in the Ender Spire. Basila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on. There'll be time for questions later.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with my voice. Every time I start recording, every single time, I just get really, really hoarse and congested. It never happens to me any other time. Throughout the day, whatever, I'm fine. And then unless I've been talking for ages, and we've got a cutscene which I'll have to edit in. Yeah, anytime I start recording, I just get ridiculously hoarse. And that really only happens if I've been talking for hours. But I don't sound, I haven't been talking for hours. I've been talking for 5 minutes. I've been sitting and watching videos on the internet. This is a bit more interesting with our dream. Probably a bit of past shadowing, foreshadowing, who knows? We certainly don't. But at least we seem to be alright after that crash.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you on the escape pod. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember Karth.
You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. But try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag
Well,
you away
good
from
for
the
you.
confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
I guess I owe you my life, Karth. Thank you. Very much. I really do appreciate it. Because otherwise I'd be dead and the game would be over.
You don't have to thank me. I'm on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet. They've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Okay. In case you can't tell, I don't really like talking over them. But, let's see. She's the one from the Ender Spire, right?
That smacked your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Ender Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
Okay, she could probably look after herself, can't she?
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers have mastered the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. I doubt anyone's specifically looking for us anymore. We're not that important, but if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice, a luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how vital she is to the war effort. Bastila's no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence...
Excuse me if that came out on video audio. I'm not sure if it did. I'm hopefully won't end up doing that very often. I'm sorry. What's battle meditation? Or actually, this be a bit snarky, huh?
Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. And often that's all it takes to tip the balance in battle. But there are limits to what she can do. From what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she probably never even had a chance to use her power. I'm guessing she barely got out alive. Now, she's trapped here just as we are. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So, if Basil's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help. And we'll probably need hers.
Okay, yeah, I guess, you know, I guess I can help.
Good. We're gonna need to work together closer. While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Basil any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
Alright, we could ask Karth a bunch of questions, but, you know, that'd take a lot of time. There's some stuff I normally end up sort of clicking through it.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Okay, yeah, as I was saying, I normally end up clicking through that, which is something I'm going to avoid, just because I'm kind of a fast reader, more or less. I'm certainly faster than some people, so I don't want to skip over anything, although you know, tutorial junk like this is worthless, because I'm here telling you about it. This lets us upgrade our items. It's not quite as good as the upgrade system in the sequel, which I think is a bit more robust. But as you can see, there's 3 different things we can add. We only have one of these, which gives us extra damage. Yay, that's good. These give us extra damage and bonuses, so yeah. That's also how you'll customize lightsabers, as you can see. But for now, there's not really much to do but leave the apartment complex. And we only have Karth, so we need to take him with us.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid. That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouthed aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Okay, and we're already killing some people on this planet. Really, the killing isn't going to stop. We're going to end up slaughtering our way through pretty much an entire army over the course of this game. And we leveled up again! They talk way too long and they tend to use repeated sound bites, so I normally just click through them, but I'm not doing that here. And I'm going to take a moment sort of to pause and say I'm really sorry if I'm not very funny. I know a lot of the reason to watch these videos is because the person doing it's funny, but I'll have to get better at that and get better at talking on camera and not on camera, on microphone while playing, you know. Anyways, and I'll probably want to do something that's a bit more direct skill based while I do it, because I think that tends to be a bit more interesting. But I really like this game, even if I've never actually beaten it. The farthest I got was to one of the last planets when it glitched out on me really bad, and that's when I stopped. And I've never gotten that far again in the 7-8 years since. So, some parts of it are actually going to be new for me. In the end, anyways. Not for quite a while. Anyways, I'm just glad I could help you, Mr. Alien Dude. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably not the funniest person in the world, by far. I mean, there's so many better openers out there than me, like by miles and miles and miles. Although the most popular aren't necessarily my favorites, even if I do like them. But let's go break into this door, see what's inside. A woman! We're breaking into her house. Let's steal her stuff. Whee! The hero's prerogative. Or... I mean, I don't know what else it's called. But yeah, you're the hero, so break into people's houses and take their stuff.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
Yes, I can, lady. But yeah, we're a nice guy. We'll apologize.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Ooh, I can smell a quest. Who is that, Mr. Holden person?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
Vibroblade? What do you mean by that, Miss Lady?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
Alright, this is our first persuade check of the game. It's pretty much random chance modified by your skill. But the interesting thing is a good number of them you can actually repeat if you fail. So
No, I don't think so. I can't afford to trust anybody right now. Please, just leave me alone.
yeah, so as you can see, we didn't do it, but we
I
can.
can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore.
That's kind of sad, but
Just one of Darvik's...
and
I
then
don't-
skip through the stuff we've seen in
No.
persuade.
Just... Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
As you can see, we managed to do it successfully. So yeah, there's a good number of persuade checks in the game. You can do that. Let's help this lady out.
Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
We can speak to Holden.
Could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer.
Alright, let's
Goodbye and
get
good
going.
luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
I don't know why she wouldn't just, let us do it in the first place, but okay. No, this guy. Blah, blah, blah. Aliens speak blah, blah, blah. We don't care. I mean, if you guys want me to skip this stuff, and I'm talking kind of loud because he's talking, then leave me a message in comments or whatever, and I'll do it. But for now, I'm not going to, just because I don't know how fast you guys read. Ugh. I don't know why I'm so tired. It's only like 8 o'clock here. It's not really that late, and I haven't really done anything today. The only reason I'm really recording is because my tablet died on me. Yes, I know all about energy shields. They're completely useless for me. Okay, let's see what he has for sale first. That's a lot of words for a whole lot of nothing. So we could buy some stuff here, but mostly I just want to get rid of, you know, this stuff. Blah, blah, we don't care. Yes, let's sell that. Okay. Yeah, we don't really need anything else here, as far as I can tell. Yeah, we should be good. We'll get about 1 billion mines throughout the game, so it's not really worth buying anything. Oh, and we leveled up. I completely forgot. Use persuade, repair, treat injury, sure. And we get another feat, and we have like nothing to spend it on. We're not going to bother with any of these weapon things because we'll be replacing them soon enough. For most of the game, we won't be using anything except, if you know anything about Star Wars, you know what we'll be using. So really, we kind of have to waste a feat here on useless junk. Really, like, skill bonus feats are terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
No problem. Got it.
Alright, let's poke around this place. Loot, 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 loot. Some money, some items. This is the exit, but we haven't finished looking around here yet. So let's finish looking around here, and then we'll end the episode, I think.
Got it.
Yeah, this won't take more than a minute. Just a bit of looting. This guy doesn't have anything to say. Ah, my voice. Man, I do not know what the hell's up with it. What's in here? Nothing. Ah, another door to break into. Whee! Breaking and entering. And this should be about it. I think this is the last room. Oh, janitor dude. No, I don't want to talk to you. Please. Okay, good. Yeah, he has some stuff to say, but really it's all kind of worthless. We don't really care. So yeah, that's gonna be about it for this episode. Next time we'll head out into the upper city and do some more exploring, look around Terrace, see if we can make our way towards the stuff that has interesting things happening. I'll see you next time.